That's the really hard thing for me. It's a horrible feeling of that slipping through your fingers. I could feel it slipping through my fingers. I've still not 100% come to terms with it. When I have a good day with my arthritis, I'm thinking, oh, I could go and do that. I think I could do it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take that gig and then I'll do that gig the week after, and then next day I'll have a bad day and think, oh no, there's no way I can do that. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. This gig I'm doing in March, I'm sort of like, I'm doing it potentially because I haven't done a gig for ages. I just want to have a go. If I have to sit down, I have to sit down. Is it going to be the last one I do, or am I going to do it and think, okay, well, I might be able to do that again at some point? But I'm not absolutely doing any absolutes or finals. I'm just thinking, well, it will be what it's going to be. And
this is kind of like the real ultimate test, really. This gig coming up.
I had a really horrible experience at the last festival I performed at. And I won't go into details just in case they watch this, because I don't want to come across like I'm slagging them off. But they were not pleasant, and nothing to do with performance or anything like that, because I didn't really get to do my performance. But I was very hurt by it afterwards, and I don't want that to be my final experience.
Right, I understand.
I don't want that to be my final experience, and I have an audience of people that are saying to me, "Are you going to perform?" And I'm saying, "Okay, well, come along. I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can, and if that's enough, so be it. And if it's not, I'll think, okay, that's in the can now."
I have a feeling, for some reason, that it will go really, really well.
I think it'll be a joyful event. Even if it goes, even if it goes really well, afterwards, what am I like physically? Am I going to be able to do that again?
I think your assessment is. I mean, look, I'm not a physician. I don't know, right? Maybe I'm talking out of turn here, but I get the feeling that a lot of the time when it comes, because you always hear about people who live. I've had people on the show before who have had conditions that are pain involved, right? And they still live their lives. And like there was a guy on my show who did fucking skydiving, and he had like really, really terrible pain in all of his body, like everywhere, and he was fucking skydiving, dude. Like, maybe this is one of those situations where it's like you could do it, but it's gonna be a lot of pain and training in it. But definitely you can do it. But
I'm at the gym. I'm at the gym.
Right,
I'm trying to build my muscles. I'm in total preparation for it.
This is what I mean. Maybe there is a chance. Yeah, all right. You can't do it like 10 times a month. Maybe it's got to be like.
I couldn't do an hour's show, for instance. I couldn't do an hour's show.
Right, but that's okay. Like it's knowing the limitations, but also not completely giving up either, and finding the fine line between.
Yeah.
And only you know that as well.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah. The thing with performing as well is it takes a lot to get the ball in the air. Once the ball's in the air, and you can keep it up in the air, and then generally with creative personalities, certainly when you're having to, like yourself, like myself, create your own stuff, eventually you run out of energy and the ball drops again, and then you've got to get it up in the air again. And that's my big issue with it is I'll get the ball up in the air for one performance, but then I've got to get that ball up in the air again, the drive and stuff like that. But no, I'm committed to doing it. I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to have some fun, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, please do. I think we'd all love to know how it's going to go.
If I get a little bit of video, I'll send it through.
Where is the performance?
It's just I don't normally do pubs, like I do festivals. And my big thing. I mean, that's the majority of my performance at festivals, corporate. But so I don't normally do pubs, but there is a pub where I live called Pelton Arms. It was the pub they used for the Nag's Head in Only Fools and Horses. And if you Google it, it's considered to be not the best, but one of the best live venues in London.